What's up guys, Chad here with Greenlight Shooting and welcome to this new review. Today we're talking about the FOURSEVENS Mini Turbo Mark II EDC flashlight. I am a huge fan of FOURSEVENS, so much so in fact that I have had this flashlight for probably 5 years. This is my EDC. I have carried this literally almost every single day for those 5 years. This is FOURSEVENS Mini ML. I don't think they make this version anymore. This is like their new and improved one, but yeah. A friend gave me this years ago and like, to be honest, I was like, oh, cool flashlight. And then I just put it in my pocket and thought I'd never use it. I probably use this more often than I use my pocket knife. And anyone who carries a pocket knife every day knows how useful their pocket knife is. So seriously, if you don't already carry a flashlight, a mini flashlight with you, you should. It's insane. Anyways, a couple of reasons why I like FOURSEVENS. First of all, as I mentioned, I've had this for 5 years. Look at this thing. I mean, yeah, it looks used, don't get me wrong, but the thing is durable as all heck. I put this in my pocket, carried it in the same pocket that I carry my keys in for years, and it still functions perfectly. You can drop this thing, throw this thing, it's indestructible, and it's awesome. As far as specs go, I think this is like 2.4 inches, 2.8 inches or something like that. It's really small, right? Like here is some chapstick, so Burt's Bees chapstick. You can see the size difference. It's very, very close. You can put it in your pocket and completely forget about it. I want to say it's 0.8 ounces, so I think it's 2.4 inches long. Anyways, very, very small, very, throw it in your pocket, forget about it. It's also very simple. There are no buttons around. We'll talk about how it functions in a minute, but there's nothing to accidentally hit. There's nothing that can break off, anything like that. I really like this. Now, it does come with a clip. That's new to me, but if you like the clip, you can use it, or you just take the clip entirely off. One function I do like about this clip is that it folds back on itself. So if you're like out in the woods or whatever, you're working on something, you're wearing a hat, you can just clip this to the bill of your hat, and now you have a headlamp. I wish I had that with that other one. The other options, you can take this clip off, and it does come with like a key ring, so you can clip it on there and attach it to your key ring or whatever. Yeah. So lots of different options for how to carry this thing. Now let's talk about function. As I mentioned, there are no buttons. It's simply done by twisting this. So if I untwist this all the way, you'll see that I've got a battery in there. In order to turn this thing on, all I'm doing is twisting this completely tight so that the battery engages, and all of a sudden it turns on. So this is on high. I can cycle through different modes. There's a Moonlight mode, a low, a medium, a high, as well as a strobe. So with all that being said, output is insane on this thing. The high is 1020 lumens if you're using the battery that is included with this. It's a rechargeable battery. If you're just using a normal CR123 battery, I think you're at about 500 lumens on high. Still very, very bright for a pocket flashlight, but the 1000 is like really bright for a flashlight of this size. As far as cycling through those different modes, there's 6 different there's 6 different modes, I guess, and then within those modes are different modes. I don't know how to explain this. Basically, like I said, there's Moonlight, low, medium, high on this mode, and then if you want like just low, medium, high, and strobe or something, that's on a different set. So you can cycle through those different sets, but I just like the Moonlight to high. So to cycle through those, I'm gonna turn this on. I've got high here. If I just turn it off and on real quick, I need to turn these lights off, hold on, and I'll show you. Okay, so to cycle through these bad boys, move this out of here. To cycle through these bad boys, all you do is engage it once so you can see that is the Moonlight mode. That is sub 1 lumen right there. To go to low, I'm gonna untwist it and then twist it again really quickly. To go to low, untwist it, twist it again to go to, I think that's still low. All right, so we have Moonlight, Moonlight, low, medium, and high. So you can see all I'm doing is just disengaging the battery really quick and re-engaging it. Now it will remember what mode you're on, so if I flip this off and just hang out for a second, when I go to turn it back on, it should still be on high. So it remembers where you're at, which is kind of a nice feature. Let me get these lights back on. Runtime on this bad boy is pretty impressive as well. So at the high output, I believe you're at like 85-ish minutes at high output. At the Moonlight, which is that sub 1 lumen, you're at 19 days on this thing. So if you're out camping or whatever and you just want a little bit of light to see what you're doing, That's pretty awesome. Last thing, let's talk about this battery. So as I mentioned, this is a rechargeable RCR123. This one is made by 4sevens, and it does come with this flashlight. If you're using this, you're getting that full 1000 lumens out of it. To recharge it, it comes with a simple USB charger here, magnetic ends. Just throw the battery into those magnetic ends, plug that into any USB charger, and you are all set. So super simple. If this thing is just dead and you can't recharge it, you can throw a normal CR123 battery in here. That's really all I have to say. This thing is simple, it is robust, it's durable, it's just, did I say simple? It's really easy to use, guys. I don't know what else I can say about this thing. There's nothing really else to say about it other than it just works and it continues to work. 4sevens is a fantastic brand. I'm a huge proponent of them. Not only, like, this isn't endorsed by them. They have no idea I'm making this video. I've literally just been a huge fan of their products since 5 years ago when I first got this bad boy. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, this one, as I mentioned, is their Mini Turbo Mark II. It runs for $60 on Amazon. They have a couple other options out there. They have a PL Night, I believe, which is like $75, and then a couple other bigger flashlights. But yeah, I mean, I seriously could not be happier with this light. It feels good. It feels like good and heavy and solid and strong, but light enough that you can still forget about it in your pocket. So if you're interested in picking one of those up, it is the top link in the video description below. I am giving this flashlight away to my Patreon subscribers. They wanted to see a good EDC light, and so of course I went to 4sevens. If you are interested in helping me decide what to review and then possibly winning those items at the end of the month in a giveaway, head over to my Patreon. That is the second link down in the video description below. I am very tempted to say that I lost this one in the mail or something and not give it away. That's how much I like it. But no, I'm just playing. Of course I'll give it away. But I'm definitely gonna order myself one. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you wanna pick one of these up, check out that link in the video description below, and we'll see you next time on Greenlight Shooting.